Hey everybody, welcome to Deadpool Rob's Geek Chat episode 26. This is take 2 for me. I recorded about 10-15 minutes and realised the little bar on my screen wasn't going up. I have obviously changed a setting at some point. It had lost my microphone and I was talking to myself because the computer wasn't listening. Damn you. Hope you're all good, hope you're all well. A few bits and bobs to talk about I've written down. I apologise, I'm a day late. I've been busy, and I've been knackered because I've been back to work, so it's taken it out of me a little bit. But I'm back. Deadpool Rob's Geek Chat, episode 26 is back. Done a quick 3-minute TikTok blast. It was just under 3 minutes actually. I'm just going to continue doing those, sort of push my name out there a little bit. Sort of widen the audience, as I said before. Anyway, cracking on. There will be spoilers in a bit about Marvel's What If episode, what are we on, 6? Could be wrong, 6. It's What If Thor was an only child. We will discuss it in a minute, but that's a pre-warning for later on. After, my voice is going already, like I said, I've been talking for ages and no one was listening. Tonight, after this is all wrapped, I'm going to determine to catch up with some comics. I'm going to keep the TV off, keep the games off. I'm going to have a quick go at this one. It is DC The Blackest Night, or Blackest Night, there's no the. First issue of 8. It's quite old, September 09, so I'm going to try and get the other ones if I enjoy it. I'll keep asking Fantastic Store about Green Lantern comics and if they can recommend any. I don't know a great deal about the character, so I'm determined to learn and widen my knowledge of the character and in general. So yeah. I haven't opened it yet. I've been pretty good. I've had it a few weeks now, so I'm going to try and catch up tonight. I had a blast the other night. I read through quite a few. I was a bit disappointed. I made the mistake of getting a new Batman and Catwoman, which I showed you last week. I also got the War of the Bounty Hunters. I realised I've missed an issue somewhere, so I need to go back and try and get hold of them. I'm sure Sophie, Gaz and Sarah, Dennis and Russ at Fantastic Store will be able to help me with that. So I will be ordering that soon. I read the other night the state of that packet. That's my fault. I'm terrible, aren't I? People hate me for that. I have finished Deadpool Black, White and Blood. This is only issue 2. I'm hoping there's more. As always, the stories are great. He is fully aware he's in a comic. The artwork is phenomenal inside. There's lots of different stories going on. So there's sort of 2 or 3, as you can see. Sort of 2 or 3 stories going on there. Highly recommend. It is not difficult to pick up. It takes you a few minutes to sort of blast your way through a story. Pick it up and put it down whenever you like. They are only short stories, but like I say, the artwork is absolutely incredible. It is a bit of fun. Being Deadpool, it is always fun. It's brutally insane as well. Absolutely insane. And he's very happy to talk to the writer in the comic as well. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this Black, White and Blood series. There is a Carnage one out there as well. Not bit the bullet and gone for that yet, but I've read the Wolverine one, the series, as you've seen before in previous episodes. Really enjoyed it actually. Really enjoyed it. So, but this one's even better. Obviously, being a huge Deadpool fan. Really? You'd have never guessed. Issue 3 of Masters of the Universe Revelation come out. Dances around the Netflix series, obviously, by Kevin Smith, and I think this week, as I said previously, is about Evil Lyn. They are, like I said, they are origin stories, it seems, of the characters, which is absolutely terrific. As a kid growing up watching He-Man, you didn't know much about their backstories. You just sort of jump right into the action, obviously, which is what kids need and love, as we all did. But yeah, like I said, the series is same again. You jump in at the action, you've got lots going on. Whereas these are perfect for getting to know the characters a bit more in depth. Skeletor, turns out he wasn't always an asshole. He was actually a nice guy. He had a wife and a kid. This one's about Evil Lyn. She starts off as a very abused little girl. Talking about chopping her hand off. Obviously she escaped it and turned into the Evil Lyn. Not just Lyn, she is now Evil Lyn. It's basically about her learning magic and how she become how she did. I'm really enjoying these. I look forward to them every time they come out. As soon as they come in, as soon as I've got sort of time to read, I will jump on them. I'm really, really enjoying these at the moment. So I'd highly recommend to anyone the Master Universe Revelation series. Unfortunately, only 3 out at the moment. The next one is next month. Not long, not long. The other one I read, I bought ages and ages ago. It got put at the bottom of the pile. It totally forgotten about, which sucks because I really enjoyed it. It's True Believers, obviously Marvel True Believers. King in Black, Beta Ray Bill. It's the Mighty Thor comic, obviously. It is, yeah, this character. I got first introduced to him on Earth's Mightiest Heroes. It's an animated series. He turned up for an episode where Thor is investigating a spaceship. He gets into it and gets attacked by this beast. They have an absolutely epic battle, and obviously beats up Thor a little bit. Thor drops the hammer. Beta Ray Bill picks it up because he's actually worthy of the hammer itself, as you can see on the cover. This is very similar, actually. Very similar. Can't speak. Very similar to the animated episode. Thor is on Earth. He is Donald Blake, and he gets taken away by Nick Fury. He gets kidnapped by Nick Fury. A very different Nick Fury to what we're used to in the MCU. Up the top there. Still the eye patch, but you'll notice something else that's different about him. I'm not getting into that. Anyway, gets kidnapped. Thor flies off to investigate, as I said. There's also a bit on Asgard going on as well. Thor is on the ship investigating, gets attacked by a huge monster. Turns out to be Bill. They have an absolutely epic fight. There's a bit about Loki in here as well. It's obviously a series. So yeah, a bit about Loki in there as well. About him, it's a very different Loki. It's very sort of classic Loki from the series. If you can see it there, it's got that shit camera. I will upload. I will get that. I'm waiting on a lead to connect that HD one. Hopefully it's a bit better. Yep, he's got some pretty badass looking armour as Bill. Beating the hell out of Thor. Thor beats him up. They have a good old scrap. For some unknown reason, I'm not sure. I don't want to sort of comment and make myself look stupid in that, but Thor is losing his power when he gets closer to Earth, or Midgard. And he's becoming Donald Blake again. He changes back. Someone correct me. Feel free to correct me. I'm not sure why. That's obviously part of the story I've missed. And obviously, so he's dropped the hammer. And as you can see, well, he dropped the hammer. It turned into a stick. Bill has picked it up and becomes worthy, obviously. Beta Ray Bill in that epic armour. He's got the hammer. And off he goes. Yeah. Thor's obviously wondering why. Father! Ah! I really enjoyed it. I hope there is more. I'm going to have a eBay search or whatever, or speak to Sophie perhaps, see if she knows a fantastic store. If she doesn't know, Gaz might know. If they don't know, Dennis will know. I've lost the case for it. I don't know what I've done. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. It was £1. You know what I mean? You can't beat that. There's in Fantastic Store in Ryde on the Isle of Wight, under the pop vinyls, they've got little piles of comics that are cheap, £1, £2. Try and remember to have a little look through because there is some gold in there as well. Like I say, like that, there was some Fantastic Four I sort of had my eye on. I might treat myself. It's only a couple of £. The next one I managed to skim through is the one I was showing off in the group. This is the Incredible Hulk issue number 180. It is a key issue as such, because it's the first appearance of Wolverine officially. So I've been reading. The proper official story of Wolverine being in a comic is Incredible Hulk 181, which is really expensive. Like really, really expensive. I know it's Hulk, I know it's Wolverine, but even the copies, the reprints that I get, is really expensive. So I can't find one that I'm willing to pay that kind of money for. This one is 180. The story is, like I say, unfortunately it's issue 180, so the story has been going on a long time. Hulk is jumping around, literally jumping around. He's trying to settle somewhere and just chill by the sound of things. But wherever he goes, he gets attacked, or people get scared and attack him, or run off and call S.H.I.E.L.D. or whoever. He meets up with this woman that seems to know him, calms him down, makes him sleep. But Hulk is very paranoid of everyone because he's had such a shit upbringing, where he keeps getting attacked and everything. And then this Wendigo appears, who apparently they're friends. I know nothing about that character. Feel free to educate me. I know nothing about that character. They have a little scrap because Hulk thinks he's betraying him, but he's actually friends. But they have a massive scrap at the end. Absolutely massive scrap at the end. And lo and behold, Weapon X turns up. Wolverine. Unfortunately, my camera is so bad you can't see the proper picture, but you get an idea. There's a very, very classic looking Wolverine. He's very round, those sort of sharp, pointy bits on his thing, those shoulder pads, as Gaz pointed out. But yeah, it says, if you really want to tangle with someone, why not try your luck against the Wolverine? Awesome. Absolutely awesome. And that is the first appearance of Wolverine in comics. Incredible Hulk 180. But the story leads on 181, which, if somebody wants to buy me it, I'll love you even more. But it is mega bucks. Even a reprint is insanely expensive. Yeah. All good. That's my comics. There's a few more out there I'm going to start reading. I've still got Trailer Park Boys to read. There's another issue of that out. I've missed a few issues, as I've said, so I've still got to catch up with. And I've been flicking through some old Deadpool ones as well in my spare time. Apologies for the other week. I had it written down on my list. I must have skimmed it. Hawkeye trailer come out on Disney Plus. Not the hugest fan of Hawkeye. He's a character that's there. He's cool in his own way, but he's not up there with Captain America, Hulk, Wolverine, you know, all that sort of lot. But fair play. He's been in majority of the films. He deserves his own series. It might be okay. It might be okay. It was shared everywhere. It was on Disney Plus. I shared it on the Facebook group. So did a few others. Check it out. They're obviously introducing the other Hawkeye. Yeah, could be alright. Could be alright. And obviously it is canon. There's that word again, canon, that everyone's using these last couple of years. So it's part of the MCU. It's part of the story. So it's worth checking out for any Marvel fan. Pardon me. An interesting one today. I think it was yesterday or today. I spied it online. I thought I'd give it a share. We all enjoyed it. Well, most of us enjoyed it in purely probably because we were bored shitless in the first lockdown. Tiger King. It was a very... I don't know why I'm watching it, but I can't take my eyes off it. That is a strange strange program, whatever the hell they were getting up to. Weird. Obviously with Carol Baskin and the other lot as well. The series was, like you say, once you started it, you're like, what is this? You can't stop watching it. You have to watch it. I think me and Emma watched it twice, actually. Because it's so weird, and you're hooked on this dude that is messed up and has a messed up life and husbands, and obviously he's in prison now, so God knows what season 2 is going to be about. But it's been announced it is happening on Netflix. It will be happening. So yeah, something to look forward to. I mean, it may not be geeky as such, but it is something to talk about, because I think everyone is going to be watching it and talking about it. It was huge. Could have been because we were all bored in lockdown, but either way, we were all hooked, most of us anyway. Another thing I spoke about the other week was the Orville. I remember watching it on a plane coming back from Egypt. I couldn't see all the episodes of season 1, so I was a bit gutted. Couldn't find it anywhere, and now it's on Disney Plus, as I've previously said. Season 1 and 2 is on Disney Plus. I'm halfway through season 1. Don't get a lot of time for that, but I will be finishing it ASAP, especially as season 3 has just been announced. It was announced a little while ago, but because of COVID, obviously everything stands still. So it will be happening. It will be happening. I'm going to jump that chapter and come back to it. Fantastic Beasts, if you're a fan of the Harry Potter world, has a name, Secrets of Dumbledore. Obviously, I'm not massive Harry Potter fan. I appreciate that it is good and it's very well done. It's just not for me personally. Sorry. So exciting news if you are a fan. Secrets of Dumbledore. Sure, it'd be amazing for you guys. Obi-Wan Kenobi series has finished filming. Ewan McGregor was on an interview recently at the Oscars, I believe it was. And they asked him about Obi-Wan, obviously, and he says it will not disappoint. It's finished filming. I'm excited. Obi-Wan is a huge character in my opinion, and has been in my life since I was tiny as a huge fan of Star Wars. Yeah, so it's finished filming. I'm not sure when it's coming out, but hopefully soon. It probably has said it, but phew, there's a million things going on in this brain. A million. I'm not sure what the plot is. I was talking to a couple of people on the Facebook group earlier. I'm not sure what the actual plot is. I mean, it's Hayden Christensen, isn't it? He's been announced that he will be turning up as Darth Vader at some point. Obviously, it probably won't be for long. It'll probably be sort of like here and there, because it's obviously a series about Obi-Wan, not Darth Vader. We've had Darth Vader. Let's focus on Obi-Wan. I'm excited. On the Star Wars note, Star Wars Visions whole series is on Disney Plus. It's a very anime Star Wars crossover. Not an anime fan, as most of us know, but I will give it a go because it's Star Wars. It may appeal to a new audience like myself and get myself into anime. Perhaps it may get anime fans into Star Wars. Apparently it is really good. It's got a really good score on everything. Everyone's giving it a good review, but I'm not one to follow reviews. If I enjoy something, I enjoy it. If I don't like it, I don't like it. Regardless of if Fred down the road loves it, I may hate it. Good thing about being a geek is you are allowed your own opinion, especially on my Facebook group, Geek Chat. You are allowed your own opinion. I don't care what any of you say. Nah, you're allowed your own opinion. Netflix have released that badass trailer. This is one that, yeah, I will be adding to a reminder. Escape the Undertaker. You see it, it comes on. The Undertaker name obviously is an instant. As soon as you see that online, you click it. Growing up in the late 80s, early 90s, Undertaker is the hugest icon going, or one of anyway. So anything with him in is going to be, yes, you watch it. You watch it. I don't care who you are, you watch it. It looks like a sort of a very cheesy almost game show where you're obviously in teams, you've got complete challenges and quests and stuff to try and get the Undertaker's urn. In the very well done trailer, obviously the dude there, can't speak. The dude is picking up the urn and the Undertaker sort of mists in behind him and makes him jump and stuff like that. So I'm not sure how it's going to work if you get an urn as a prize or you just get to meet the Undertaker as a win, in my opinion. But yeah, that's one for the hit your reminder. Do not miss. Do not miss. Disney have announced loads of stuff, actually. Loads and loads of stuff coming in November. It says November the 12th in my notes. I wrote that down because that's what it says at the top of the thing they shared. But it does say Shang-Chi is coming to Disney Plus for free. So if you subscribe to Disney Plus, you get it. Shang-Chi. I've still not been to cinema and see it. I have my birthday present right there. Right there. Somebody got me. A couple of people got me, actually. Chipped in some money. I have 2 free tickets to go. I just can't find the time to go. I work 6 days a week. My day off is jam-packed with adult stuff. In the evenings, obviously, I'm with the kids. Well, Emma works. We swap. She works in the evenings. I work in the days. We swap. So very little time for cinema trips. She doesn't want to go anyway, but I want to see it. I'd love to see it at the cinema. It'll be free. I just need to find time to do it. So if anyone wants to babysit me, babysit my kids, not me. I don't need babysitting. I'm an adult. Yeah, get in touch. You're hired. As long as I don't trust you, I know weirdos. I know there's some weirdos out there. But yeah, Shang-Chi, Disney Plus, November 12th, apparently, for free. Probably because, what's her name? Scarlett Johansson sued the shit out of them. Yeah. What If this week was What If Thor was an only child. If you haven't seen it, please feel free to click off. Come back later when you've watched it. There's a lot of mixed reviews about this episode. I'm on, unfortunately, apart from the ending, which I'll talk about in a minute. Please, if you haven't seen it, go away. Go away. Go away. Come back. You're back. Oh, thank you. There's a lot of mixed reviews, as in, it was great. It was really bad. There's no sort of, it was alright. It was, I didn't like it, or, oh, it's awesome. What if Thor was an only child? It starts off on Asgard. Odin is going in the Odin sleep. Thor is now obviously the reigning leader of Asgard. As soon as Odin's asleep, he pees off down to Earth, Midgard. And he's a party frat boy. I'm assuming it's Chris Hemsworth doing the voice. I feel absolutely awful for the guy because he's built up this awesome character. I know he plays dumb and blah blah blah, but this is a whole new level. He was a frat boy, very immature, obviously drinking, and I know they drink anyway on Asgard and stuff, but he was having parties. He had so many characters in it. That was one good thing about it. You got to see like Korg and all the Guardians of the Galaxy. Well, not all of the characters. You had Mantis in there. You had Nebula. Rocket was passed out somewhere. You had Howard the Duck come in. You had Jane Foster and her friend Darcy. Howard the Duck and Darcy got married. Okay. Yeah, whatever. It's quite cool. But yeah, a lot of partying with Thor. Jane Foster and him still like each other, love each other. They get matching, well, sort of science and magic tattoos. It comes from the quote of the first Thor film where science and magic go hand in hand on Asgard. Bit of knowledge there. I do know some stuff. I listen, I read, alright? Yeah, and then Nick Fury gets, I'm assuming, killed because he gets squashed. And then Maria Hill calls for Captain Marvel on the famous pager. She comes down there. Captain Marvel and Thor have a big fight, left, right and centre. And you think, it's going to pick up. It's an epic fight building up. And swinging a hammer and the power Captain Marvel has. So it's Thor. That is, or should be, an epic battle. I would love to see Chris Hemsworth and Brie Larson. Bang. We thought it was coming in the Infinity War, didn't we? Or Endgame. But it never did. They were friends. Yeah, it got a bit, where he's quite frat boy childish, it got a bit silly. They sort of she punched him and he making all these noises and bit sort of pinged him off into different countries. And I understand they're gods. Well, he's a god and she's a created almost god. You know, she's so powerful. But really punch into different sort of countries. At that point, I was starting to sort of lose interest a little bit. I watched it all the way through. You know, so I say some of the fight scenes were good. It was nice to see some of the funny side of the different characters, and as always, the humour is quite good in them. But the end, they all thought it was okay. Thor lied to his mum and said he was studying on Earth, and they all come together to tidy up Earth, the mess they made. And Thor was doing a lesson to everyone. It was quite humorous. I did enjoy that. And then his mum come down and was going to tell him off, blah blah blah. But then the Watcher kicks in. We love the Watcher. I love the awesomeness of the intro and the outro. The Watcher's saying, "And they lived happily ever after, as all things are." And then you see this flash of light come in. Oh, Loki's a frost giant. Very childish frost giant. Tom Hiddleston. Oh, I don't know what you've done. Anyway, big flash of light comes in. And you see this army appearing. And at the head of the army, it looked like it was a battle armour type thing. And this thing flashed. And it looked like Vision, but Ultron. Ultron obviously took over Vision's body. But he had all the Infinity Stones on his chest. And the Mind Stone. And the rest on the chest. And it just cut off. That was the best bit of the whole episode, in my opinion. Hopefully that continues on the next week, because I am in. I am all in. That is going to be... Whew, yes, Marvel. Yes, Marvel. Please. You have my attention. You have my full attention on next week's show. To the point of I'm tempted to get up early and watch it so I can watch it in peace on my big TV. Because I keep having to watch it on the little one because the kids are around. But yeah, that is all of it for this week. A few other little bits I want to talk about. Before I go, I am doing, yes, that is it. Sort of check my notes. So I can pop them away. On my group, on the Facebook group, I've done before, Deadpool Rob's Wheel of Death, for fans of this show and the group. You've probably taken part in it before. If you haven't, it is awesome. I'd set up a online, I come through the streaming service, same as here. I set up a spinning wheel, and it's £2 an entry. You can enter as many times as you want. People put 10 quid on, people put 20 quid on, people put 2 quid on. You pick any character from any franchise. So you could have Leonardo from the Turtles, you could have Darth Vader, you could have Grogu, you could have Tiger King, whatever you want, any name from any franchise. £2 each name. Names go on the wheel. I have X amount of names. I spin the wheel. If the wheel lands on that name, you are out. You are freaking dead. Out of the game. Abuse hurled your way, and you are out. Spin again. Last man standing. Last time it was £2 an entry, and we got up to about, I can't remember the exact amount, but it's a lot of money. The winner gets a 3D printed plaque with personalised name on it, saying Wheel of Death, number 2 last time, Dan Digby won last time, Ian Overton won the first time. So personalised 3D printed plaque, Wheel of Death champion, with your name on it. But you also get a mystery box. This is the ultimate winner, gets a mystery box. Hand-picked goodies from Fantastic Store on the Isle of Wight. Myself, Sophie, Gaz, Sarah, Dennis, and now Russ will be picking some goodies. I might get them to pick a bit each, so it's, whereas I like obviously certain things that you might not like, Sophie might like stuff that I don't like, and vice versa, and blah blah blah. So I might get each of them to pick something. The more money that is entered goes on prizes. All the money goes on prizes. I am poor, I have nothing to do with it. I spend every penny on the prizes. So you get a mystery box. Last time it was a load of random comics, comics in frames. There was Cuddly Toy, there was sweets from an island company. What else was there? Little cuddly toy, little toys, key rings, you name it. It was in there. I threw in a t-shirt with the group logo on as well. So that was a huge first place prize. There was enough money to do a second place prize. So the second place prize was a group t-shirt and a bundle of goodies from Gaz at Idle Mind. Thank you, Gaz. He chucked a load of stickers and mini prints in and all sorts of stuff. So worth taking part. If you want to be part, give me a message. First come, first served on the name. If you want to have Deadpool as your entry, and I can't think of any names. Frank down the road already has Deadpool. Tough. First come, first served on the names. Pick another name. Spider-Man's been taken. Wolverine and a couple of others have already been taken. Grogu's been taken already. Yeah, quite a few. So we'll that is next Saturday. So Saturday the 2nd of October 2021. Obviously. On my Facebook group only. That's the only place you'll see it. None of the other pretend awesome groups. My group is awesome. As you all know. Thank you. We made it awesome together. Thank you, thank you. So yeah, 8 PM I'll be live doing this. Honestly, it was brutal last time. You had James that's been on the show, and you had Sophie from Fantastic Store. They were just gobbing off in the comments at each other. It was abusive, it was nasty, it was fun. Every character got kicked out, just got hurled abuse at. It was great. Some of the comments were awesome. It turned out to be like a 45-minute to an hour thing, and it was I filmed it live, screenshot the whole thing, and I uploaded it as an episode of Geek Chat. So you can see it if you go back. Yeah, looking forward to it. Take part. It is fun. I promise you, you will enjoy yourself. It is great. I have a new hat. Yeah, I don't like. It's very light compared to the other one. The other one's here. It's very light. This one's really heavy. This bit's really flimsy on this one. It's like a cheaper version, even though it wasn't cheaper. I got my Geek Chat logo that Gaz from Idle Mind designed for us, which you can see there. That is there. I've got a t-shirt as well, as I've shown up before. But anyway, that is it. Time is up. It's just about to hit the 30-minute mark, so that is more than enough of listening to me. I will see everyone next week, and then we will see everyone for the Wheel of Death number 3. I've done some really funny promo videos for it as well, actually, so check them out on Facebook. And this is on YouTube and Facebook, and we're also on TikTok, Deadpool Rob. Feel free to add me. and I will see you guys for episode 27. We're cruising along next week. Cheers, geeks. Bye bye. Oh, wrong button. Bye.